Move out of the road.
Get out of the way.
Τι πλέον μέλους η ώρα μου. Άνθρωποι νου να απολέσει.
Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων. Εκεί πέρας.
Παύλε, αμελή άνθρωπε. Πού έσκηνε όταν μη σου εύθεις, ο της αμελίας. Τα κέχτμενο.
Work together.
This place is heavily guarded.
Hey now, leave.
Get him out of the way.
You will not pass.
Time to die, Phil.
Damn it. We must keep up.
Why have you dragged me into the land of the dead?
You sought to kill my wife.
Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my duty as a Phylakitai, and for this you have taken my life. Is your vengeance above all law, Medjay? Be warned, the Phylakis will hunt you down and exact revenge.
May the Hidden One walk beside you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
got your back. We can handle anything, Phile.
You there! Stop! Move!
Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων, ου και έχει πέρας. Εσού ελάβνην, ου γιγνοσκόμην γε. Κις βέλτιστος.
Το θηρίο εμένυνσε.
My dearest.
The snake, Gennadios, are dead. It was Eudorus. He died flailing in the baths.
I wish I had been there.
My wife. My wife.
Dee.
Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it their way, I'll get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
Oh, great. More fuel for your superhero complex.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
She's down there. My turn for a leap of faith.
Leap of what?
Damn, that's cold. I was right, she's here.
Oh, there you are, thank God.
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Leela. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
Well, I can't chew my way out of here.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard, so... Scuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
I'm going back in.
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way. Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus. Adding Aya's DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with her memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
You always are.
I told you! The Animus hasn't finished interpreting Aya's DNA yet!
Fine, fine.
What is it?
The snake. What if he was not the last?
Of course he was the last. They are all dead. Justice is done. If there's any question, Apollodorus will know. He knows all.
And where will I find this man who knows so much?
He is with Cleopatra. But find his man first near the Hippodrome.
Hey!
I'll tell Phanos that Gennadios is dead and meet you later.
Enjoy the Hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
Κυρίου, εδώ δημοπαραγίγνεσαι τάχα. Ω, διαμελίας. Ούγαρε λάμπη.
Είναι αυτόν.
Κύριε, hem Anju.
Όχι σέπετ.
Αρσούτσα! Νικ ενίς σε τζεριέτ.
Ού γιγνώσκει την πράτη.
What do you need, traveler?
Έσχος κατάστασης διάφτεου. Ούκ έστειν σωτηρία της μόρης. Αχ, κορέλη καλημέρα σπάνι.
Thank you.
Τι τούτο θαύμα.
Could use that. Deal. Yes, all right. Could use that. Deal. Yes, all right.
Ου καλώς έχω.
Χέρι.
Gods guide you, Voyager. Come, let's lighten your purse. Αμάξα ελάβνης κακίστεως, αμέλισσον.
Όποτε ώρα κατσι αυτή η αφρονία.
Όποτε διδάσκεις σε ελάβνη, είπω πρώην και εχθές.
Whoa.
Τι συμβάν, παιδες! Λέξον, λέξον! Όχι, δάσκη, τι πρέπει!
Θεή της δοκίμη. Ποσειδών. Άνθρωπε αγαθέ, άνθρωπε καλέ, ένθα δε ώρα.
Όχι, της μέιζωνος αφροσύνης.
Ξέρεις ο διψόφος κατέρχεται. Τι σε στείλει.
Και είστε... Είναι αφωνήσαστε βούλητε.
Που λέξα. Αυτής πάλι.
Άλογος πράξεις αλόγου ανθρώπου.
Άρτια.
Ωρό καλός. Είναι αποθανή. Στρατώ μου δε πόποτε ώρα κάτι αυτήν αφρονία.
Πού γιγνώσκει την πράτη.
Θηρίου είναι αυτόν φωνή σας δεν βούλετε.
Ξένων συμβάλλοντος.
Το θηρίον εμένυνσε. Είτε.
Αγόρασο παρά το πολιτήριο.
Μεγίστηκε.
Φίλε μου, εμού αγάπη.
Μόριας παρασκευάσματα του ήταν εσύ.
Είναι φωνή σας, δεν βούλετε.
Μανία να γαντάραξε.
Φωφό! Ουδείς νιερήν τα γεγονά.
I am Bayek. Aya sent me to speak to Apollodorus.
Shh. I'm sure you can appreciate that my master takes precautions concerning those he meets.
I have a question only he can answer.
I will tell him you seek his counsel, and that Aya recommends you. Wait for tonight. If he sees fit to meet you, he will be found near the lighthouse then. Until then, the Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest racers. Plenty of drinking and festivities, along with the races themselves, of course, if that appeals.
His name was Icarus, the glory of the raucous Hippodrome, the much-lauded and short-lived beloved of Canopus. Jealous fate, numbering his victories instead of his years, thought him old, and stole him away in his 25th year. A champion from 13 when he... As blessed by the gods as he, Abraxas, and Santana, whom he rode to victory in over 500 races. The definition of equine pride. Icarus, lead racer for the populous Brasina Green.
Το θηρίον εμένην σε. Είτε.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Apollodoros.
You there! Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Friend. Bike of Siwa.
Ah, then your help, please. You are Aya's Magi, huh?
Any other survivors?
Only Damastis. They took him prisoner.
And the scroll, what of the scroll?
Damastis had it.
But us, Damastis should have destroyed it. Cleopatra owes you much. Can you get to a healer by yourself?
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man to man, Bayek, there is much you have yet to understand.
Man to man, I need an answer.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
Where is this Damastis?
He should be on... I can't risk that someone reads the scroll he carries.
They will attack on sight here.
Hey! Got trouble here!
Ugh. Going to enjoy the screaming.
I hear you, Adelphi. Don't worry.
Best take a look.
Oh. Stay awake, Adelphi. No getting jumped.
Eyes open. I'm ready for you.
This area is off limits.
Something's wrong.
Shit! To me, bro!
Better not find anyone sleeping on the job.
Alarm! Over here! Wide awake.
Who shot that?
Have no fear.
Game on June.
Can't hide from it. Show yourself.
Get me out of here!
have to sleep in my own filth in here. Don't forget about me! Thank you. It was very unpleasant in there. You have killed them all. Bastards, they deserve to die. Get me to a safe place, then we will talk.
Not a deal.
You die.
Stupid to stand against you, Gideon.
Come on!
To the doctor.
This is no contest. You should have run when you had the chance.
Και δίνε pazientate beltissimi!
I was trying to kill all of them. That damn cage was too hard to get out of, is all.
Καταστροφή,
Άλογος πράξης αλόγου ανθρώπου. Μαχευμένον!
Apollodorus sent me to help you. Give me the scroll.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship. I did not want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Where is the ship?
At the bottom of the lake. They sank it.
Ah, very well. I will get it. Apollodorus is waiting for you at the lighthouse.
I will tell him to find you near the sunken ship.
Ο βαχευμένον έσχεται.
That precious scroll. Neck.
هنية فقاعة. سنخر طيبة نيخا ودمي. الخعاوي نبئي من التردات.
Here's your precious papyrus.
Well done, Bayek. I see you are a capable man. Someone I may be able to trust. The scroll was meant for the Roman general Pompey in an effort to sway Rome to Cleopatra's side. She will be grateful to you for keeping the community. Secret. She is at my We're headed there now.
How does Aya fit into all this?
Her cousin Phanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end to the Phylactery of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you. The Phylakis are a tightly bound group. And murderers. They will certainly come after you.
So be it. Can I ask why you wanted Eudoros dead?
As you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young and pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy, responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills. Here we are. The villa is up ahead. You will learn more at the villa. The Queen enjoys the life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you. She can be particular. Let me give you some advice. When you approach the Queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer. Do not be distracted by the festivities. She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves. Sometimes to excess. Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all, do not meet her gaze. Ready?
I cannot wait.
Catch me! Catch me! Come here, both of you! Yes,
She caught me with her
The
husband.
sensation is most delightful.
This way.
Oh, don't worry. She doesn't hold a grudge. Bees?
Where is my opium pipe? I will sleep with anyone as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
Like Xantivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow? In mehoto ek nebshevet.
My queen, this is,
Well?
It is a generous offer, but I've already pledged my life to this woman.
Aya, you have chosen well. Come, we have much to discuss. Celebrate, my friends!
you were meant to kneel. Ah, Pashremta. Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful. You are joining our efforts, then?
We do not know what your efforts are.
Eudoros was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I care about them?
The snake has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
We have informants in each region, but they have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages, yet a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza?
A shadowy figure called a hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss.
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
So the snake is the Order of Ancients?
Yes. Eudoros was known as the Hippo.
You are right, my love. He was not the last one. All of these are.
When the Order wants something, as in Siwa, it does not hesitate to crush all in its path.
For Siwa, now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
We need decisive action. It is time for assassinations.
We still have not found the man who killed Khemu. Our son Shed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
So it shall be. Tonight, we drink, celebrate, Make love. Tomorrow.
سمعة شعرت
Whoa.
Hush your racket, auntie. You will just make the...
Move out of the road.
Whoa.
Give me time to get clear. Hurry at all costs.
Whoa.
Got you.
I will pin him. Got a clean shot.
Whoa.
Careful you don't overfill the jars.
Did you have any trouble bringing your crops to market?
I should be cautious around here.
Entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your...
You are Bayek, yes? My master is anxious that you get this letter. It is urgent.
Your master? Do I know him?
His name is Otis. You haven't met. All is explained in the letter.
Ulsiwa never know peace. I will go to the Sarajina camp to learn if there is any truth to this letter.
Medjay, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well traveled for such a young man.
Old wisdom, Neb. I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want good, Neb, I have other jobs too.
Hey, you! Stop!
You're innocent.
I seek the master brewer, Hakuf.
I have no time. Speak to one of my overseers if you must.
You misunderstand. I am a Magi. Apollodorus sent me.
Apollodorus, of course.
He sent me for the scarab, the shadow that darkens Sais.
Shh, please. That is an evil name to speak aloud. Apollodorus knows the people are suffering. In my position, many confide in me. Trade is strangled, the soldiers run rampant, and the weight of Ptolemy's taxation crushes the breath from us. Come with me. Let us retire where we have a roof overhead. There are many terrible stories about the scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you. Tales of mutilation, disappearances, and folk buried in the desert and left to die. A horrendous fate, trapped in the shimmering sand, your mind and body pounded by the remorseless sun, waiting for the final release into the Duat. But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the Scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
The investigations of Harkuf's agents. Concerns of the people. Sais is no different than Siwa.
The last man who asked questions about the Scarab was near beaten to death, with his tongue cut out.
Who was he?
Orgupa, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy, Kawab, is his grandson.
Hey, you tired of winning? I'm looking for your grandfather. Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road. I should not be seen in this area. light the beacon!
Anything at all, call it out.
We'll be ready to kill.
You must die!
You'll regret that!
Hey! There you are! Damn it! What? Quasiment?
Cooper, I will get you out. I think you will survive. I know the scarab took your tongue, but we can help each other. Akub told me that you are investigating the scarab. Help me, and I can ensure he dies.
I heard another merchant failed to pay Sefetu. Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here.
Grandfather, are you all right? is he hurt?
Banged up, bruised, and thirsty. The soldiers do not take kindly to him, but he will be all right. Where's your father, Kawab? We must speak of this.
Father is away, on his great work. Mother! Grandfather is hurt! Soldiers mistook him for a beggar again.
Father! What have you done this time?
He was searching for the scarab. I hope he can help me. And in return, I can protect your family.
The scarab is nonsense. Everyone knows this.
He wants you to read them.
It looks like the scarab is summoning warriors to the city of Letopolis.
By the gods! That is where my husband is.
But the city swallowed by the desert.
It is Father's destiny to rebuild it. We're going to join him soon. Right, Mother?
Yes. My husband Tahaka has been slaving there for months. I'm sure he can help you. He knows everyone there.
If you go, tell him I can't wait to see him.
Of course I will, Kawab. I should find this Zervos and see what he knows about Sefetu. See if he's connected to the scarab. I will ask among the merchants, see which are friendly to him.
Care for some dates? Finest in the area. Same ones the brewery uses for its famous beer.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
Zervos? The harbor master is dead.
Good day for business?
Not half bad. What are you looking for today?
For Zervos, the harbor master. Do you know where to find him?
You are looking for who? Why? I don't know him. I heard he was dead. Why are you bothering about him? He was a good man.
A good man? So you do know him?
I don't. I just heard others say it. Leave me be.
I'm still looking for Zervos.
I told you already. I don't know anything. Leave me be.
What are you looking for today?
The harbor master, Zervos.
Do not ask about him. The guards killed him.
Good day. I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
The harbor master? Huh. Why are you asking about him?
I have heard he is missing. In hiding? Perhaps dead.
What would you do if Sefetu put a price on your head?
Ah, I see. I am not one of Sefetu's men.
I don't know anything about it. I don't stick my neck out. I have nothing to tell you. Finest metalwork in Sais.
You look like a strapping sword. Looking to improve your armor?
Long night?
Very. Sorry. What are you interested in?
At the moment, I'm looking for Zervos.
The harbor master. Of course. Zervos is away.
Away?
Yes, he's gone to Letopolis. Attracted by the promise of a new life.
Then he is not dead.
Dead? Why would you think he was dead?
Any further word on Zervos?
Sorry. Who is that again?
Another late night.
They are all long these days.
I see.
By order of Sefetu, a curfew is imposed in town after dusk.
Stop, you! Right there!
How are you keeping? As best I can. I'm tired of hiding. There is a stranger in the market asking about you. What?
We are not fighting men. You can take the bounty off my head.
I am not one of Sefetu's men. I am searching for Zervos on behalf of Hakuf.
Good. I am Zervos, mighty harbor master of Sais. Forced to hide on my own docks.
Why is Sefetu after you?
That dog. He is strangling the whole town.
Taxes us to death.
He burned my cousin's farm.
That's right. I've been doing what I can, helping people hide their imports and exports. What Sefetu does not see, he cannot tax.
And he figured it out.
His men raided my business and my house. But I hid my records on my felucca. If they haven't found my boat yet, they soon will.
I'll see what I can do.
My felucca is tied up at the Sais docks. I would prefer to have it back in one piece, but if you must destroy it...
Halt!
Anything? Not a thing. Right.
I must be careful now.
Halt! Stay there!
Hey!
Long gone. Must be on my guard, though.
Asking for it, and we are quite good at dishing it out.
Best not be hanging around if they are wise.
Oi! Shit! Hey, anything?
Not so far.
And now.
Roughly here. So...
Hey! Hey! Boy, got you!
Hey, hold on! Hey, hold on! Mine now!
Ah! Gods! Ah, gods!
I'll crush you under my heel, insect!
You should not have come here.
Clean target.
Hey, I think this will be easy.
too?
The guards here are vigilant.
Hey! Not a thing. Die, idiot! I'll have your guts out! There you are.
Shit! Shit!
You needn't hide any longer. I secured your felucca. Your documents are safe.
You saved my felucca. Here. Take this as a small token of thanks. You have made things better here.
You clearly have people who are willing to help you out, Zervos. Why don't you take on Sefetu?
Sefetu is too powerful, too greedy. He knows there is no one strong enough to stop him. We are not fighting men. Sefetu surrounds himself with soldiers. His base at Fort Nikiu is guarded with ballistae. Fool that I am. I helped him import them.
May Amun watch over you.
سمعوا شعرت
Amosis?
Yes? Fresh cockles and mussels today.
My name is Bayek. I come from Hakuf. He needs your help as a friend of Jeska.
I'm listening.
Since Jeska was killed, Hakuf needs a trusted agent to shepherd people out from under Sefetu's watch.
Dead. You and Hakuf are out of touch. Jeska's too tough to be held by Sefetu. She escaped the firebrand.
What? Where is she?
Back on the river. She took a felucca loaded with supplies to the people she sheltered. She's taken a dangerous route to the southwest past the hippopotamuses to avoid Sefetu's eyes. If you follow the coast, you'll find her.
Hiya! Away, you blasted river pigs! Go to the crows! These bloated leg cows! Help me drive them in!
What are you called?
Bayek.
Good to meet you, Bayek. I am Jeska.
How did you end up here?
I got lost. Sailed the wrong way.
I would not call avoiding Sefetu's patrols the wrong way.
What do you know of Sefetu?
Hakuf believed you are dead, but you escaped. He needs you back.
Help me get these supplies to my village. There are many depending on me. And we will talk. How do you know Hakuf?
I was sent to him by a man to whom I am pledged. I believe we are working towards the same end.
Well, Hakuf is a great man. Though Sais is a region of self-proclaimed great men. But Hakuf has a good heart. He cares for his people and his city.
Yes. He protects them from cowards like the Scarab and Sefetu.
I have smuggled many families like poor Wenis and her son out of Sais to keep them safe. Those who have tried to refuse Sefetu, he has burned to death.
You are courageous to protect families that are not your blood.
If you say. I hide them in my village until we can arrange a caravan to get them beyond the desert. Hence the food and medicine I bring.
How did you survive?
Sefetu's soldiers brought me to Fort Nikiu where they burned and tortured me. But I spat in their faces. When they thought me broken, by the gods, Sefetu has come!
Don't let anything through. No. I will do my duty.
Slow down the pursuit. Or we get to the others.
Got you. Said your prayers, Doc.
Pentu! Anen! Wenis!
This place is heavily guarded.
Lively now. No getting jumped.
It is done.
So many lives turned to ash. Is anyone left?
We need to be quick. More will come.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Pentu! Oh, by the gods, you are still alive! I will not leave you here. My cousins have a farm nearby. It may be untouched. Please, help me bring Pentu.
Of course. I will take him.
Oh. EP! Abana! Are you there?
By Serapis! Is it you, Jessica? We saw what happened. We thought you died.
Thank you for Pentu's life.
I did nothing that you would not have done. He owes his life to you. This is not the end of it, however.
No. Those dogs still hunt for the prick master. I will go to Hakuf. We must find a way to peel Sefetu out of his shell and deal with
I
him.
cannot bring your people back from Duat, but I will help you avenge your village.
You cannot stay in there! You are only making it more difficult on yourself!
to burn! You cannot stay in there! You are only making it more difficult on yourself!
I refuse. No more. They take too much.
They will still take what they want and then leave you to burn!
I must deal with Sefetu's archers and Sais. They are his eyes.
Shemeni Nesu, Tanate.
You cannot stay in there!
It's a fate to burn your sisters. You there! Stop!
Yes, he has no mercy.
What about your sister and her family?
They escaped. Thank the gods. Jessica helped them out of town, past the guards at Camp Pierce.
ساعات همسة هر أو يس جهاز Idiot! Game on you!
Stay there, you!
Who shot that?
Hey, useless to run, dog!
That'll cost you!
Got you now!
Stop, you shit! I'll kill you!
That takes care of Sefetu's eyes.
But the promise of a glorious tomorrow awaits you. It is a shining lighthouse of hope, all alone in the desert night.
Come to trade then. A fair trade. All right. All right.
Goed bij jij. Zo ben niet in meer. جفخ خنتي اسورة هر برقب سهاري وبوتويو ومارك انحترت السوق من
Farewell then.
We have this.
Where did you hear that?
Do you?
Keep the neb safe! Nachte wird entdeckt.
We're innocent!
The Magi has returned in need of more finery.
Yes, in a moment. I'm curious, Reda. Where are your parents?
Long story, Seni. Ephilakitai of Alexandria caught them stealing and boiled them in a bronze bull.
By Anubis. I am sorry, Reda.
No need. The gods took my family, but gave me my camel, Amun, a great steed. I wander the desert and see the sun set when I want to. This is my freedom.
I see. As always, you are wise beyond your years.
Osiris here's not the mourning of the weary-hearted. You wanna sell or buy anything, Seni? The future is golden. Ah, Magi! Just the man I needed. I have the perfect thing for you, but I need a few things to fix it.
The tax collectors ask for too much. It's not worth it.
But what can we do? That old mute was skulking around again.
Isn't he from some rich family?
Maybe. Maybe that's why no one has chased him out of town.
The tax collectors ask for too much. It's not worth it.
But what can we do?
I will not put words between your lips. The tax collector. I will not put words. Between your teeth. But I am going to pack my things and travel to Litopolis. Master Tahaka is building a wonderful place for all.
Did you have any trouble bringing your crops to market?
I'm hot of Nefel.
Simba, ow. What?
Master Tahaka's wife is so kind. I cannot thank the gods.
Please, Medjay, if I can trouble you, Harkuf's assistant, Nesamun, took a delivery of beer down the southern road. He never made it to Yamu. Please, can you find him and make sure he's okay?
I'm on the case.
That beer was meant to honor Sekhmet. If he drank all that beer, he'd be whipped.
Ben Khariet, tu het Yahoo?
Oh. Whoa. These jackals will continue to prey on the good people of this region. I must deal with them.
حقا ساعدني جو بحيث
Are you Nesamun? Are you all right?
Thank happy, yes.
What happened?
I was bringing a delivery to Yamu when I was ambushed by these bastards.
And?
Yes, okay, I stopped for a quick nap. But still, they drank or smashed all the beer and threatened to kill me if I did not brew more for them.
Take the oxen back to Sais. You'll have to prepare a new delivery, I imagine. Try not to stop along the road this time.
تنحت عن باك.
يترسل شم عصم سو.
Bayek, what good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menahet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you, is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course. At the moment of your pleasure. Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menahet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menahet will do for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Oh, vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
See now, there's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering in 4-1. Huh?
You told us to secure every advantage possible over a dangerous foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
You found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Naila. You're getting in the priest's way.
You will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiator sword.
Soris, stay back! Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the...
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Naila, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank. That's the last of the children. I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
Bean! Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Menehet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
I hope you will find some answers in the market. The merchants have short tempers and may refuse to speak.
High position, Gerech. Semukhanemes. إيرة تيوغيف. Magic any Sigiriot.
Without him,
This looks like a
my
child made
spirit
it.
cannot follow my wife.
These cat mummies
to
are
the
false.
field of reeds.
Do you know anything of flawed mummies sold to tourists?
If you are not here to buy, I have no time for your questions.
Menehet, the priest, is concerned about the...
And I am concerned about my business, so keep your distance.
My sister told me she bought a statuette from you and it broke.
Huh?
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Who?
Heresy is a shit. Shit.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it.
No one will.
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head. Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace.
Going to kill you!
Hey, hold on.
The guards here are vigilant.
Hey!
Kill you!
I'll have your guts out!
Menehet will rest easy, now that this is done. Whoa.
Piacero.
بددك أنا خيط.
Ira, do you give?
Oh,
Ah, here you are.
how can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
إيريا كم عنجو
حرسية سشيت عامري
Whoa.
ياخو خيط هريا ترد
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
Here.
هنخري. لغة ياهو.
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
We give thanks for your presence on this sacred night. We invite your witness on the solemnity of our customs. We unveil to you. Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness. But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle begin! Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the Lioness has shielded us from Isfet's greed.
You can do it!
Isfet was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of order. Tampering with her scales of
which one is
judgment,
Sekhmet and which one is Isfet?
sat on the souls of mortals. Ma'at cast him out of the hall of justice. In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him. Their battle lasted 20 days and nights before Sekhmet, the Lord of Chaos, Sekhmet might enliven your arm. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. The warrior of Sekhmet speaks back chaos. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. Sekhmet, grant us to live. His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness.
Like a wild beast.
Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire.
Isfet will fall
Sekhmet's
before
might
the goddess!
enlivens your arm. The lioness is... Sekhmet...
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
Ah. Oh, the priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer. But I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our gnome. Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as our tokens of our respect.
Semu.